as far as the first question is concerned, that what is the opinion of taking vaccine as far as for COVID-19 is concerned, and there's a lot of hesitancy. People say it is a conspiracy of the Israeli, of the Illuminati, etc. What is it permitted or not? Let us first discuss the Islamic point of view. As far as the Islamic Sharia is concerned, no one can say that taking a vaccine for COVID-19 is a fard for all the Muslims, or no one can say it is haram for all the Muslims to take the vaccine. According to me, the Islamic ruling on taking vaccine as far as COVID-19 is concerned, it is mubah, it is permissible. And there are various fatwas given by various councils of Islamic countries in different parts of the world, the Islamic Council of Kuwait, Islamic Committee even of Malaysia, and various countries. They have given the fatwa it is permissible for a Muslim to take vaccination for COVID-19. There may be cases for some group of Muslims where fatwas are given that it is preferable they take, or some have said it is compulsory, depending upon the situation. It is subjective on the situation. But regarding generally for all the Muslims to take or not, why is it only permissible? Can anyone say it is fard? The reason is because as far as science is concerned, yet there is a lot to be researched regarding the COVID-19 disease is concerned. There are many gray areas due to which it is not a blanket that whatever science is advanced and what do they say is correct. There are various things to be since science hasn't advanced and it's not yet sure regarding the details of this COVID-19, various papers have been written, but so far there is no 100% evidence regarding all the details of the disease. Based on that, even the vaccination that has been released now, in hardly 1 year after the existence of this COVID-19, normally for vaccination, there has to be testing done, there have to be safety precautions taken, where it normally takes few years, minimum 3 to 4 to 5 years to produce a vaccine. But because of the emergency and seeing the situation that people are dying in large numbers, and as far as the statistics is concerned, as of today, according to the Worldometer, today a couple of hours before, on the 24th of April, at 7:29 a.m. As of it, 3.1 million people have died in the last 1 year, 4 months due to COVID-19. And 149 million people have been affected. Now, there are many conspiracy theories that are floating in the market. We cannot say that all conspiracy theories are correct. Neither can we say that all are wrong. But as far as the conspiracy theories that are floating in the market regarding COVID-19, if not all, I would say most of them are just rumors, or they are false. Unfortunately, some of the Muslim dais or scholars have gone overboard and have authenticated these conspiracy theories and have told the Muslim Ummah this COVID-19 is a fake, it is just a plot, it's a plan. On the other extreme, people have become over-precautious, and reports are there, and some of the dais and scholars have gone out of the way and said, oh, COVID-19 is a reality and it's going to take lives in large numbers, be prepared, keep your graveyards all prepared, there are hundreds of thousands and millions of people going to die. We fail to realize that today, the number of deaths that have taken place because of COVID-19 is similar to the number of deaths that are taking place due to alcoholism. According to the WHO, every year about 2.5 million people die because of alcohol. As of now, as of today, 789,000 people have died because of alcoholism. And if you multiply this figure by about 3.2, because not even 4 months are over, so you get a similar figure of, or a little bit more than 3.1 million people have died because of alcoholism. Because of smoking, every year, according to WHO, 5 to 6 million people die. I have never heard any dai or any scholar saying that because of smoking people are dying, so keep your graveyards prepared and dig graves and be prepared that people will come in large numbers. So as Allah says in the Quran, La taghlu fi dinakum, do not commit excesses in your religion. Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 171. According to me, these are both extremes. Yes, we have to take precautions. We have to listen to the experts. But because science hasn't advanced to know all the details about COVID-19, I wouldn't say that it's a conspiracy. But there are possibilities that certain people may take advantage of certain situation. There may be a situation where people are talking about conspiracy, that the pharmaceutical companies have started this COVID-19 so that they can make a profit. I don't think so it is true. Yes, there can be a situation where the pharmaceutical companies may take advantage that COVID-19 has taken place and they can make money. That's a different situation. But to say that they planted, it is letting your imagination run too wild. So as far as the conspiracy theories are concerned, most of them, according to me, are wrong, but there may be certain parts which may be true, which you have to take with a pinch of salt. But as far as science has advanced today, I being a medical doctor, we cannot say for sure regarding everything of COVID-19, but seeing the pros and cons, that now the vaccine has been launched in most parts of the world, what should a Muslim do? Seeing the situation today that COVID-19 has already taken 3.1 million human lives, which is a large number. What are the drawbacks of taking a vaccine? There can be a reaction, yes. There can be certain negative factors. Seeing the pros and cons, if you weigh with whatever information we have today, but natural, taking a vaccine is much preferable than not taking. The benefits of taking far outweighs the losses of not taking. So according to me, I would say taking the vaccine is preferable. And if you fall under the category of those people who are more at risk because of COVID-19, if your age is more than 60, if you're prone to certain diseases, etc., all the more reason, according to me, you should take the vaccine, because if you take the vaccine, the chances of survival will be much more than not taking. So I, being a medical doctor and having the rulings and having the knowledge of the basics of the fiqh, I would say that don't listen to rumors. Taking is preferable, but it's not a fard for every Muslim. Yes, if you fall in the category where you are more prone, if you are more than 60 years old and you're more prone for diseases, I would say it is all the more reason it is more preferable that you take the vaccine than not take. But for general Muslims, I would say taking is more beneficial than not taking. But if someone doesn't take, it's not haram. No one can say it is haram to take. No one can say it is fard to take. Yes, there are reports where you find in the media that people started saying, the vaccines are made from stem cells and it's haram to have it because they abort fetuses for the stem cells. Having vaccines which contain stem cells is permitted according to the Islamic Sharia. Yes, if it is obtained from haram means, by forceful abortion, that is haram. But if there is no evidence for it, we as Muslims should take it for granted it is obtained from lawful means. So if a vaccine contains stem cells, according to several Islamic councils and medical councils, they have certified that vaccines containing stem cells are halal for Muslims to have. There are rumors that the COVID-19 contains portions of pig, khanzir, etc. These again are rumors. I don't know of any authentic source which has said that the vaccine contains portions of pig. But there are Islamic councils and fiqh councils who have permitted vaccines for swine flu. And even according to the Quran, there are no less than 4 different places where Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Baqarah chapter number 2 verse number 173, in Surah Ma'idah chapter number 5 verse number 3, in Surah Anam chapter number 6 verse number 145, and Surah Nahl chapter number 16 verse number 115, Allah says, Hurrimat alaykumul maytutu waddamu walahmul khinzir wama uhilla li ghayrillah bih. Forbidden for you for food are dead meat, blood, the flesh of swine, and any food on which any name besides Allah's name is taken. After this, after mentioning the forbidden foods, Allah continues and says that if someone out of hunger or out of compulsion is forced to have, then Allah is Ghafurur Rahim. Allah is most forgiving and merciful. So here we come to know that if under compulsion, suppose you go out in a sea and there's no food and the boat that where you are has only pork and you're dying of hunger, then for that moment, for you to survive, pork becomes permissible. But the moment you come on land, pork becomes haram. So based on this situation, if there's any medicine which is made from haram products, and if that is the only medicine that can save your life, then that medicine at that time becomes permissible. But if you have other alternatives, then go for the alternatives. So based on this, if certain vaccine contains, hypothetically, some haram products, and if that is the only vaccine that can save the life of the human beings, then according to the Islamic Sharia, that becomes permissible. So as far as vaccines of COVID-19 are concerned, my view is that it is permissible in Islam, and if you fall in the category of those which are more prone, if you're more than 60 years old or more prone to disease, it is preferable that you take. For the general Muslims also, it is preferable. The benefits are more than the loss. It's preferable.